Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. My name is Gail, this is my channel and I love to listen to a bit of music. It is Monday night and I thought I'd do a reaction before I hit the sack for more work tomorrow. So just a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed, commented, liked my videos and just anything really. And it's just great for you guys being here and I know it's been a bit weird because I haven't done any reactions for a month. Up until Sunday, I've still got a bit of a chest, but I'm hoping that will disappear with time. So, with that said, I am going to crack on with a bit of music. This is a band I've never actually heard. They're called Orangutan, and the track is called Shiny Like Gold. They had an album out in May 1994 called Dead Sailor Acid Blues. I believe they're from Boston, in America, and they consist of Christian Dias on guitar vocals, Joe Klumps on bass. I've written these down. David Steele on guitar, Todd Perlmutter or Perlmuttier on drums. May have mispronounced that because I did kind of scribble down the names on a piece of paper a little bit early on. So yeah, this is Orangutan Shining Like Gold. This is the official video. I'm really hoping that this doesn't get blocked. So without further ado, let's have a listen. Already sounds a little bit grungy.
Shiny like gold, bright as sunshine, fortunes unfolding before my eyes. I'm often told it is no surprise the thrill had vanished before we reached the heights. Diamonds and rubies, where your eyes used to be, they shine right through me. I liked it better when we were only ourselves. Now there's two, neither one of them is me or you. You could be the one, you could be the one, you could be the one. You could see the sun, you could see the sun, you could see the sun. When all is done, you could be the one. It's crazy.
This is a really nice track, actually. I don't listen to many tracks like this, but I do recognize like the vibe from the sort of like early-ish mid 90s, and it reminds me of a lot of groups. There's a little bit of a hint of the Seahorses in there, and also I kind of like I love the crispness of the drums in this and those grinding guitars. Very distinctive sound from this time. So I kind of felt there was like it felt a bit Eels-ish and definitely a bit Seahorse-ish. So yeah, it's good. It's a really good song so far. I'm kind of gathering that maybe this story is about people changing in a relationship and they go from the most purest form of love to something that's a little bit more materialistic. I might be completely wrong. I'm just grabbing at the lyrics as I hear them. But yeah, so far it's a really really cool song. I do like it, and like I said, I haven't listened to many tracks like this lately.
Now it's Easter, but somehow in between the real holiday, I heard you say, I was so surprised. I'd never imagined we'd share the same disguise. You could be
nice guitar break. Really liking the drums on this.
Shiny like gold, bright as sunshine. Gilded illusions left behind. You could be the one, you could be the one, you could be the one. You could see the sun, you could see the sun, you could see the sun. When all is done, you could be the one, you could be the one, you could be the one, you could be the one. You could see the sun, you could see the sun, you could see the sun. You could be the one I
Yeah, that was cool. Orangutan, Shiny Like Gold. I really enjoyed that. I was at first when I first heard the guitars come in, I thought, maybe a little bit Nirvana-ish, but definitely it's a bit more kind of felt a little bit more upbeat, a little less dark. And even the lyrics weren't too dark either. I think it was. I mean, I might be 100% completely off market, but it sounded like the relate type of relationship where you start out as one couple, and then either one of you becomes a little bit more evolved, and or in this case, I think you both become maybe different people, but both quite materialistic. So I'm not sure where it was going with that, but maybe it's one of a couple that realizes that the they sort of like wake up one morning and realize that they're not exactly the people that they used to be, and and it's not like really a good vibe for that either. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed the sound of his song, the actual vibe of the song as well. I don't know if this did anything in the. I don't know if it's even charted. So I know very little about it. So I'm just gonna have a look actually to see if I've got any information on this. So it was 1994. So if it was in the UK, it would be knocking about in my book. So let me just. There's no record of it in my British hit singles or albums, so it may have been a US hit. But yeah, it was really, really good anyway. Really enjoyed that. And like I said, halfway through, it's not something I've not really listened to this type of music for a little while. So I was really big on this in the 90s at one point. Really into the Eels. Liked a bit of a Nirvana. And there was, I think about 96. I mean, yeah, obviously you had Oasis, not really like that, but you had groups like the Seahorses. There was various groups that were kind of peripheral to the major sort of scene, which were quite a good sound. And especially like, I suppose, in the early 90s, 92, 93, a lot of these bands were coming through. Um, and yeah, this is a really good track. I'm quite surprised. I really expected this to be in the top 40, but got no record of it. So um, anyway, folks, let me know what you think of this. I'll tell you what I will do. I'm just going to check some of the comments because I don't know anything about this. 33 comments. 80s, 90s. Had his CD for a long time. It's my favorite track. It is a good track. Uh, Top 5 tracks ever to come out from Boston music scene. I don't really know anything about the Boston music scene. So if you know anything more about the Boston music scene, was it a specific scene? Was there a kind of music that was coming out from them? I first heard this. So people are actually sort of like rating the album quite highly on this. What did somebody say? Dead Sailor Acid Blues is a masterpiece. Love it from start to finish. Yeah, so if anybody knows what this song was actually about, that would be really, really helpful. I'd like to know. Other than that, it was nice, enjoyable, and it gave me a little bit of nostalgia for those mid sort of 90s. It was kind of a weird time for me because I was sort of out clubbing. I kind of found my second youth, I guess. Um, yeah, and I was sort of like in my mid-20s, I think. Well, it wasn't really my second youth, but it was stages of going out, and then I didn't go out. I was in a relationship for a few years, so you kind of get settled, and we weren't going out massively, a massive amount. And then I kind of got into going out again, um, and then I didn't, and then I did, and I noticed. So I've actually sort of enjoyed. It feels like three renaissances of youth, I guess. Um, but yeah, so a lot of this music was just sort of stuff that was playing on the radio at the time, and I'd have definitely enjoyed this one if I'd heard it. Absolutely. So yeah. Anyway, please join me in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this, and till next time, have a wonderful, wonderful week.